Democratic Congressman Jared Moskowitz is leading the charge in the House for more FEMA money. He once served as Florida's emergency management director, and in that job led recovery efforts after Hurricane Michael.
As the former director of emergency management for the state of Florida and the only one in Congress, I'm very concerned about the fact that FEMA is going to run out of federal funds to help in the middle of hurricane season. It's predicted they're going to run out in August.
Moskowitz's bill would provide FEMA with $11.5 billion in supplemental funding. Republican Senators Marco Rubio and Rick Scott of Florida have introduced the same bill in their chamber. Although there is bipartisan support, votes have not been scheduled. In a statement, Scott said this good bill will ensure the federal government can uphold its obligation to quickly deploy emergency funding and resources to communities and Americans impacted by natural disasters.
Some of these storms are so powerful, it takes a decade for these communities to recover, but those early dollars are so important to the folks down there who, need temporary housing, who have to get their kids back in school, maybe not in a community, to get those relief workers in the area to pick up the debris removal. To do all of these things requires money, and that's where the federal government comes in.
Moskowitz says it's about being proactive before a major disaster strikes.
The idea that we'll have an event and then try to fund it, well, that's going to hurt response, that's going to hurt recovery.
The new federal budget, due by the end of September, is being negotiated, and some experts have warned of a government shutdown due to a divided Congress. We reached out to FEMA to see if they had any comment, but haven't received a response. Moskowitz says getting the funding for FEMA now is critical as the U.S. has been dealing with more significant weather events.
Look what's going on, obviously, in the Northeast right now with historic flooding. We got record temperatures going on, record temperatures for the water. I'm very deeply worried about, the threat of hurricane season, how strong those storms might be.
The hurricane season began June 1st and ends November 30th. Peak activity normally occurs from late August through September. In Washington, Karina Capabianca, Spectrum News.